Hi Tabu, it's so lovely to have you on News 18.
Thank you, Sonil.
I've been chasing you since a while, so going back and forth.
I was just shooting for my movies, so maybe that's why.
I want to ask you this that, very early on in your career, Gulzar Saab said that you represent what probably Nutan, Nargis Dutt and Meena Kumari put together. That was a compliment that came from Gulzar Saab. One of the interviews, Shahid Kapoor, your co-star from Haider, he said that Hindi cinema is at a stage where it deserves Tabu. Okay. We recently had your co-star from Bhool Bhulaiya to Kiara Advani saying that Tabu is the golden girl.
It's so nice of her.
Yeah.
Amazing that is.
And we also had Kangana Ranaut saying that Tabu is single-handedly saving the box office of Hindi film industry. How do you take this? All these compliments, all these things, somewhere do you also, back of the mind, subconsciously think about these things, these compliments that come your way?
I really respect the sentiment with which people say that, and my colleagues and, actors and actresses. I deeply respect that sentiment, and I think it's so, it's something that I can't explain how it feels, because, I don't know, I can't, happy is a very small word, and there is so much in these compliments, and there's so much that I experience through these words of appreciation from the industry people, and these are people I've worked with or not worked with or whatever. For them to, take that step and really declare what they feel for me and what they have in their heart for me, I think it's amazing, and I think it shows the grace that they have, So I have just appreciation for what they have said.
Right.
Yeah.
It shows the grace that they have, but when we have spoken to filmmakers who have worked with you, they have often said that, oh, Tabu हमारी फिल्म में है, तो हमें कोई टेंशन नहीं है. That's the kind of confidence that they have when they cast you. Does that kind of put you in a spot somewhere, somehow, where they are known, if you are there, then, even if something goes wrong, you're going to be...
My God. I don't think they think that कि कुछ गलत हो गया तो. Oh, puts me in a spot. It pushes me to always, of course I take my work very seriously. I might not take myself so seriously, but I take my job and my work very, very seriously. So it makes me feel that, my God, really, is that what they feel about me? And I can't put it in words how it makes me feel. It's like, wow. Matlab, what I did and the way I have worked, it's like, this is the result. I don't know if I'm being able to be clear, but कि इतनी बड़ी बात, ये बहुत बड़ी बात है किसी के लिए बोलना, especially filmmakers के लिए. I think it's a very, very big thing for them to say. और ये बहुत बड़ी बात है कि मेरे प्रोड्यूसर एंड फिल्म मेकर्स अगर ये बोलते हैं या बोले, मुझे जिम्मेदारी तो लगती है डेफिनेटली, बट मुझे अच्छा भी लगता है कि मैंने कुछ सही किया होगा या बट मुझे इससे ऐसा भी लगता है कि I don't ever want to let my filmmakers down. I never want to let my audiences down. I don't want to let my film fraternity down either, and the people who have supported me, who believed in me. So it's a combination of a lot of things. So yeah, but it just pushes me to always do better and better.
But tell me this, someone who is like an accidental actor, if I may call you so, because you came here for summer vacations with your sister and your mother. I think Dev Saab asked you to audition, and then he cast you in Hum Naujawan. You went back because you loved your school. You wanted to finish studies out there.
Yeah.
Then Shekhar Kapoor convinced you that you'll do a college out here, which never happened. Now that you look back and the kind of, success one by one, I mean, there's, you do a film and it's just there. Have you ever subconsciously or consciously thought that someone who didn't want to do movies is now ruling the roost?
Ruling the roost. नहीं, ऐसा नहीं सोचती हूँ. I haven't done it single-handedly. My films are working, and I am an important part of those films. I look at it like that. I didn't make those films. I didn't make Bulbuliya, I didn't make Drishyam. I'm just very, very happy that I happen to be, part of those films, and it's destiny and chance that I was in two of the most successful films this year. But I don't look at it like that. I don't look at anything in any way, because I'm always thinking of what to do next and what am I doing next and what's on my hands. And because with every film, it's a new process. Also, I think with films and film people, you have success and that's great, but it will last you only a certain, period of time. You can't stretch it or overstretch it. Yeah. Because your next film is again going to be out there for a test. And that's fine. I don't look at that part of my job because that's not my job.
Sure.
My job begins when I go on set, and for me it's over the day I leave the set. My relationship with my job for that film is over, But of course, you feel a sense of responsibility till the film comes out and all that. So for me, it's like, okay, this is my next project, and I better try and do it to the best of my ability and be completely present in that experience.
Sure.
Because also it's such a, क्या बोलते हैं? It's also in a way organic because you're organically experiencing the film. You're living it, when you're shooting for a film. And you're growing, again you're physically going there, you're experiencing all those emotions, and then you have these new relationships, and there are new characters, and there are new people that you're working with. So every film is so new experientially, Then you go into that, and it keeps happening. It's an ongoing process.
Yeah.
Movies is an ongoing process. And even within that film, every day is an ongoing process.
Yeah.
What you finally achieved during the day. आज कितने shot हुए, अच्छा क्या था, बुरा क्या था, what worked, what didn't work.
Yeah.
So it's really crazy, and there are so many subtle layers to this job. Yeah.
I want to ask you about your upcoming releases, which is Kutte, Bola and Khufiya. And somewhere, one thing that is common is the fact that all those roles were earlier actually meant for male actors. If you see, Kethi, the original film of Bola, the character that you play is
originally played
by male. Filmmakers are ready to change the gender of the roles just to accommodate you, or probably you being a part of the film. And that's very rare. It doesn't happen.
Yeah. Actually all my next 3 films, the roles were written for men. I wonder what that says. It's fun, na? I don't know. It really, I want to understand the filmmaker's mind and it's so amazing that, and I don't think this could have ever happened a few years back. If we look at cinema, I don't think it could ever have happened. If we are in a place that we can see women in men's role with their spirit, it's telling something about our cinema also, and it's saying something about our filmmakers, you know, and in a good way.
Yeah,
I feel goes to show that the spirit of the character is more important,
not the gender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if the filmmaker feels that he's getting something more, he or she is getting something more interesting by having me or a woman, which was originally maybe planned. It's a rethinking of people, you know. It's rethinking of gender in a way. It's rethinking of characters and what they can bring, and it's also rethinking the gender equation where a film is concerned.
Right.
You know, because we have distinction between what a male actor brings, what a female actor brings. So that means it is also, you know, somewhere saying it's blurring the lines between.
Yeah.
You know, in a way, at least in these films, I can say.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, I think it's a very big thing to say where cinema and the business of cinema stands and where it's going. Or, you know, so it's nice.
How do you celebrate success?
For me, when I meet my team and the entire crew and the film's crew and the people involved, that's when I feel my success is complete. You know, it's not complete otherwise. You can't celebrate success in isolation. The thing that you created with 500 people or 700 people, you know, it's very strange to suddenly be alone when the film is, you know, creating that kind of audience and all that. And I feel it's very important for me to be together with the people who made it. So I try and meet those people and I try and connect with them so that the experience feels complete. And spend time with my friends and just relax and just, you know, feel grateful and yeah, definitely meet my team.
Right. Well, thank you so much for taking out time and all the best and wish you luck.
Thank you so much. Hi, this is Tabu and you're watching News 18 Showsha.